Hi there, welcome to Maybe or Not. It's Anna here, and it is Wednesday. A sunny, hot Wednesday. Whew. Just like most of Europe and many other parts of the world, we have quite a lot of heat right now. So, Wednesdays means use it to lose it, and today I have absolutely no idea, so I picked out my little box of things that I have tucked away and wanted to make into ephemera. So I'm just gonna see what I have and see what I feel like working with today. What do I feel like? Let's start by prettying up this postcard. Souvenir Riccione. Maybe it's Italian, Riccione. Riproduzione. Yeah, I think it's Italian, but this will be no more. I am going to start by covering it with some book page. So we're going to take this. This is really fragile and not good for anything but collaging or using like this. And I am going to tear it down a bit because it's a bit too big. And I don't want all the blank edges, so I'm going to tear those down. Then I'm going to glue that down, and then I'm going to continue decorating. Maybe I should start like that, and then I can tear it afterwards. Yeah, let's do that. Glue stick. Glue stick. So, as I said, it's Wednesday. How are you guys doing? The middle of the week. And for the first time in several years, actually, I have not had the day off. The reason why I do this film on Wednesdays is that I have Wednesdays off for work. And then I can focus on crafting and making a video. But not anymore. Since it's summer and we have a lot less people at work, people are having their vacations, I decided to stop my Wednesdays, at least for the summer. And we'll see how I manage. It was so, my body just said no this morning. I don't want to go up. You know, it's Wednesday. I get to sleep Wednesdays. Don't force me. And I just said, yes, we're going up. Whew. So I'm tired today. So I think this will be unless I get really locked in, this will be a short and sweet video, I think. Just making a few ephemera pieces. Okay. So it's a change for me. Okay, that's not really pretty either. Let's pretty it up a bit. Let's use some pattern paper. I'm just thinking what I want to do. What I want to do. Let's do this one. Okay. So we want to just something like that, and then let's tear it a bit. There we go. Already that's so much prettier. And I think I want to just touch the edges of this with my distress ink. So it's Wednesday, just 2 more days this week, which is good because I am tired, as I said. And I haven't been, even though it's quite light, light, the sun is up longer, at least here in Sweden, and it almost doesn't set until like 9-10 in the evening. I haven't been in the mood to turn my camera on. Not at all. I've just been mooching around. I have been crafting a little bit, but not too much. Nothing fancy. This needs something more. This needs a focal point. Maybe we can do a bird. Maybe we can do a bird. I love that one. It's so fun. But I wouldn't like it the other way. If I had looked before, I could have put the paper on the other side. I kind of like that one. Yep. Let's do it. I'm just going to take my sheet of glass and cut that out in the center there. Yeah. I am hoping that this weekend will be, because last weekend I wasn't at home. We were off camping. Some friends celebrating Swedish midsummer, having a nice time. So I'm hoping that this weekend I have 2 goals this weekend. One is to film a flip through. Okay, I have more than 2 goals. Flip through of the duo journal because it's finished. It's just over here. And that could be filmed this weekend. And also I would like to continue with the signatures for the big journals. The big grungy ones. Number 10 and 11 this year. So that's something I'd like to do. And I would like to, I'm just using whatever is left on my brush here to touch the edges on this bird. And I would also like to, if it's not too hot, because we're gonna have really hot weather, I am kind of wanting to do some eco dyeing. I haven't done that yet this year, so that would be fun. Let's put him up here. Let's also have something down here. How about a little label? That's really white. Bright white. I know I can touch it with a vintage linen ink to make it a bit more yellow, but it was not what I was in the mood for. I believe these are the Days Gone Past labels. Yeah, that one. Okay. Just inking the edge a little bit again. So this will be like a journaling card I put in a pocket. Just getting some coffee here. And I'm gonna use art glitter glue to glue this down. and also the bird. I kind of like this. This will be a nice journaling card because you can journal on the back if you like. So this is what I call to pretty up an old ugly postcard. We haven't done that in a while, I think. So that's what's happened today. There we go. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, one down. What else are we in the mood for? This is already backed with something. Need something tall. Do I have something tall? Do I have a tall bird? No. A small bird with a long tail. What's this then? Oh, it's a big owl. Oh, not too big. Too big of an owl. I'm keeping my owls separate. I love owls and I'm hoarding them officially. I think I was cut off by my alarm. Where was I? I was hoarding the owls, yeah. No, I don't have anything big enough. I used to have some eagles and stuff, but they are used. I don't want to be faffing around for too long. Just looking around me to see what I can have. Nah, let's wait with that one then. Same with this. This is one of my collage masterboards made from 12 by 12s. Oh, this we could do. This is one of my pockets. Pocketsies. I just folded the white edge. And now I want to find a focal point for this. And I believe I have that. Just here somewhere. I've been trying to tidy up my craft room, which is kind of a disaster because I can't find the stuff. Let's use that. Timmy people. They were closest. That is actually too small. We need something bigger than that. Oh, he is posh. You see, I have several kids. Could use him. Do I want to use a male or female? Only those kids. Could use those. Sorry for the crackling. What's it called? When the plastic is making noises. In Sweden, we would say that the plastic prasslar. Now you have learned the Swedish word, prasslar. So I want to start by gluing this bit down so it doesn't get stuck there when you're supposed to glue things down. Then I want to use just a little bit on the edge, like so. And we're gonna plop it down, like so. Making sure it sticks, but also making sure that it doesn't stick back here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my ruler to see that it really is open. Yes, it was. Good. This is not finished. We need to decorate some more. I love using watercolor swatches for this, and also bits of lace and labels and stuff. So see what we have. I'm inclined to do the gold ones. I have a bit of gold now. I did those last week in Use It or Lose It. How about that? Let's just use 2 of them. There we go. And that will be glued down, of course. And I like it to go down a bit on the picture. But once again, making sure it doesn't stick. Yes, get the glue oozed out there. That could have been a small disaster. So dry that off. Okay, making sure it doesn't stick. Need something down here as well. How about some, do I want label or do I want number maybe? Tim Holtz number. Item number 111. Yeah, why not? See, this is just what I need to get my crafting mojo started again. You can also could have put a piece of lace all over the bottom there. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pause you guys. Sorry about that. It was my dog lady of almost 13 and a half that wanted her food. So I had to pause you guys for a bit. Okay. Another thing I sometimes do with these pockets is that I put something behind it. This is the pocket itself. Let's just use this image and I can demonstrate. And you glue down the entire back of this. But sometimes it's nice to have a little something else sticking out behind. I don't know. Do I want that? Or do I want something else? This is a really pretty master's painting, by the way. I'm tempted to make that into a journaling card or something. Yeah. Let's say that that's finished. And let's do this. Do I have anything here that I can use it on? Could use that. These are too thick. This is backings I got when I ordered some photos, or won the auction for some photos. Let's use this. And I am going to start by cutting this down a bit, and then we can glue it down and see where we end up. Starting and stopping today. Let's glue that down there and then cut it to size and maybe do a bit of decoration. How about that? So I'm thinking in my big journals that I want to use lots of art and old masters paintings and old stuff. Really eclectic mix of papers. So I have been going through lots of big books to see what I could find, what kind of papers I could find, basically. Okay, here we have the card. That is pretty. And I think I want to round the corners and maybe put a little something up here. A little something something. Oops. Craft lunch coming soon, I think. Things are starting to move on my desk. Let's see what I want. What do I want to see? Would like to see something round or oval, like, no, not filed, of course. I have lots of little labels going on. Yeah, let's do that one. And before we glue it down, we are going to grunge it up a little bit with our ink so it melts into the background a bit more. Let's do this. Can you believe it? It's actually 9 p.m. now. Almost bedtime. Another hour maybe. And bedtime with my audiobook. Just settling in for the night. Do I like that? Yes, I do. But I want to round the corners. Make it a bit more detailed. Because I have been... This is just a basic one, gluing down paper to paper, but it just running the corners makes it look a bit more worked through, you know, finished. Nice finish to the ephemera. There we go. So I was planning on maybe doing one of those. These are just an envelope that you cut down. You close it and you cut it down to size, and then you get rid of these triangles, and you have a pocket. And this could be opened up even more and be, you know, around a page pocket. So you decorate both sides. Yeah, of course that will have to be opened up, or it can be a tip out or whatever. So I'm gonna find something to decorate these with. But for today, I think that will have to be it. I have a need to go get a cold drink and tidy up a bit, and maybe go look for some more pages for my big books. So not much today, but at least I sat down, made a video and did some crafting. This is the first one we did. I prettied up that old postcard and I just love it. Turned out so pretty. Then we have this pocket that you can put the journaling card in, like so. Love that one too. And then at last we have this little journaling card with a lovely image on it. Okay, and we used up 3 pieces from our Use It or Lose It box, which is great. I'm trying not to put too much in it, so I'm happy whenever I can use it. Thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet video, even though I did a lot of stopping and starting. I will be back soon, I hope, at least this weekend, with another video. And until then, have a great rest of your week, everybody. Bye.